Joseph was taken to Egypt as a slave and was there for years until sadly he ended up in jail. Joseph worked hard in the prison and soon his boss liked him and made him a helper. One day Joseph met two men who had dreamed the night before. "We don't know what these strange dreams mean," they told Joseph. Joseph asked God and told the men what God said. Both men listened to Joseph, and everything happened just like Joseph said it would. One of the men told Joseph that he would remember him and try to help him once free. But he didn't remember, and Joseph stayed in prison. 2 more years passed. That is a long time, but God had a plan. One night, the Pharaoh, which is like the Egyptian king, had a strange dream. He was very confused, so he asked everyone, "Do you know what my dream means?" No one knew, but finally the forgetful man who Joseph had helped said, "I know who can help you." Pharaoh called Joseph into his palace and asked him what they meant. Joseph asked God about the dream and said, "God says there will be 7 years with lots of food, and then 7 years with no food." The Pharaoh was scared. "What should I do?" "You should save food during the years with lots of food," said Joseph. "I will help you." When the years with lots of food ended, the years with no food began. Everywhere people were hungry. Far away, Joseph's father and brothers were hungry too. They heard about the food in Egypt. "We will go there," said Joseph's brothers. They arrived to buy some food from Joseph, but they did not recognize him because such a long time had passed. Here was Joseph's chance to punish his brothers for selling him, but he didn't send them to prison. He decided to see if they had changed. He created some tests to see if they were still bad. Joseph's final test was to pretend that one of his brothers had committed a crime. He said that his younger brother would now go to prison, but Reuben, his oldest brother, said, "No, punish me instead." Joseph knew that his brothers had changed. He told the truth. "I am your brother Joseph." Then his brothers were afraid that Joseph would punish them. Yet he said, "I will not harm you. You did a bad thing to sell me. God used it for good. I was able to save food to help people." Then Joseph arranged for his whole family, Dad and all the brothers, to come and live in Egypt. Joseph and his father were happy to see each other, and the brothers had changed their attitude. You see, this is a great story of how God can always use bad things for amazing things in the future.